amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Sentence to be a Hero reaction video. How you guys doing? I feel like am I the only reactor watching this, man? Well, actually, I think Kiroku's still watching it, right? Like, come on, what is going on? What is going on? This is so underrated, man. Every week I sit down in this chair and I'm so excited to record it, especially after last week we introduced to a new character. What was his name, like Sav or something? Crazy dude, just came into the scene and chopped off a guy's hand. That's how you make an entrance. But also, well, it looks like we're gonna be fighting a demon, and the only way to not fight the demon is to die. And we haven't been told if we beat this demon, we get to live, so we gotta die. Yay! Anyway, like the video, subscribe for more. Check out the Unblurred reaction on Patreon, link in the description. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Sentenced. Also, shout out to all of you who follow me on Twitter. You know who you are. I'm gonna post a review about this. You know who you are. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Sentenced to be a Hero, episode 5.
名前はツァーブ。
はーい。
仮名はなく、通称は食人鬼。
なあ、グエンモーサの教団に育てられた暗殺者はそういうものっすよ。
一月に8人。
He eats people.
聞き放題やってくれたな。
He ate 8 people?
実は違うんすよ。俺は正直者なんで言っちゃうんですけど。殺したのは12人、5割増しです。ほら、俺って根が真面目でお人よしじゃないですか。貧乏くじ引きっぱなしなんすよ。
Did he eat these people?
人を殺した。そこに罪悪感を覚えないのか。
あはは、すみません。
You gotta love how hypocritical this shit is, considering. Well, we don't know how corrupt this guy is specifically, right? But they're like, you kill people, you feel no remorse. The amount of shit that the church or the organizations in this anime have done so far, they don't seem like they're feeling any remorse.
とか悪いとかの話ですか？俺道徳観念ってマジでわからないもんで。そりゃ気に入った相手を殺したら嫌な気にもなります。でもそれ以外は全然よくわからない。俺が教団に頭の中まで影響されないで済んだのもバカすぎてその辺よくわかんないからっすかね。
He is a little bit nuts, though.
教団のやり方は知っている。苦痛、薬物、快楽。あらゆるものを利用して子供を。
もしかして俺って選ばれし者だったりしません？やだな、責任感じちゃうな。
I was actually thinking that. I was like, this guy kind of feels like a chosen one. Yeah, he does. Kind of gives off chosen one vibes.
怖くないのか？お前は良くて死ぬまで監禁、悪ければ死刑だ。怖くはないのか？
めちゃくちゃ怖いっす。でも怖がっても何も変わらないんで。ま、今のうちに楽しんでおきます。
普通の人間はそうはならない。
Also true.
想像力がないだけなのか？
ひどいな。めちゃくちゃ想像してますって。でもよくわからないんすよね。自分と自分が気に入った奴らの損得以上に重要なことがあります。
So he might be the most selfish dude in the world, but also kind of honest, you know? At the end of the day, outside of your own bubble, do things really matter? Do they really matter? I mean, the answer is yes, they of course matter, but they're not going to directly affect you most of the time, right? But trying to explain that to someone, that they still need to care about those things, especially if they're like this, I imagine that is a difficult task. This guy seems
面白いな。サーブ君、君は殺す相手をどう選んだ？
This guy's got an interesting
ただ
aura
殺し
about
やすか
him.
っただけっすよ。
Well, this dude, this is the same one we saw earlier who talked about how a certain reporter dude wrote a true article about the demons. So my guess is this guy is corrupt
殺しやすかった。
himself. I mean, he knows about the corruption, so it makes sense that he would be corrupted.
勤め先の役所で白昼堂々、わずか70秒の間に失踪している。これも殺しやすかったのかな？
まあ手段じゃなくて感覚的に。俺にとっちゃ殺し難易度なんてどれも一緒で。
So he means it's easy emotionally for him to kill, not whether or not it's actually easy to kill them. As in, like, they might be hard to kill in terms of physicality, but emotionally easy. Do you reckon this guy only shows up whenever someone is screwing with the demon's plans?
ですよ。なので殺すのは心が痛まないような相手っす。
それはどういう基準で？
Do you reckon
さあ
demons?
直感としか言えないっすね。
He's been killing
なんとな
demons.
く殺しやすかった。
なるほど。
Hasn't he? He's got like a sixth sense about it. This anime is really
素晴
interesting.
らしい。 サーブ君
Why would they sentence these people to be heroes, though? Isn't that counterproductive?
死ぬより厳しい刑って。
そう君を勇者刑に処す。
いや待ってくださいよ。勇者刑って。
ああそうだ死ぬことすら許さない。
Am I the only one who sees this as like not that bad? If someone said to me, you have two options. You got like imagine right now, okay? Imagine like the front lines of Earth, right? And someone says to you, you got two options. You can either die or you can go and live, die, repeat on the front lines of Earth. You know, like man, I guess if it's immortality, if you're doing it for an eternity, yeah, kind of messed up. And yeah, I feel like I'd still take it. You know? I feel like I'd still take that option. Like, I wonder if there's any way out of it. Also, they talked about getting another body, but they all look the same. I'm guessing they've all died before, so do they come back in other bodies looking the same?
ほら、俺って基本的にお人よしなタイプじゃないですか。標的を調べれば調べるほど、うわーこんなやつ殺せねえ、奥さんも子供もいるじゃんってなっちゃうんすよ。だからあんな男も勇者だとはな。
何回死んでもあの調子だ。
この話も何十回目かな。
その辺の関係ないやつぐちゃぐちゃにして持ち帰ることにしてたわけです。めちゃくちゃいいやつ。
黙ってろ。
ははすみません兄貴。また喋りすぎちゃいました？
もう口かせとかはめとこうよ。こいつと同室になったら一晩中喋ってるからね。
Never confused. This is back now, right? And we know that because the knight is with them. But they're not inside the fort anymore. So what's going on? Are they preparing for a battle? Are they putting like something in the fields where they think the battle's going to take place?
静かなの苦手なんすよね。ほら俺って教団で虐待みたいな訓練を受けた悲しい過去があるじゃないですか。その時地下牢に閉じ込められて。
黙れ。二度も言わすな。
ほらザイロが怒った。
うわーすいません兄貴。ほらドッタさんも謝って。
は？なんで僕までそういうとこが嫌なんだよ。
Apologize, Dota. Dota really needs to apologize, to be honest. Like, I can't believe Dota got Xylo mad, man. Come on, Dota. What the fuck? I definitely prefer the last Demon Lord. Yeah, the last Demon Lord was way better. You know, like the busty tree lady? Yeah, she was cool. This one, on the other hand, this one ain't so good. What the? It looks like a mutant infected slug.
かなり接近している。
この調子だと夜には到達するだろうな。
Of course, it's night. It's always night. Huh? She's blushing.
それ
Curious.
で聖騎士団は何人残る？
およそ50人。いずれも信頼できる者たちだ。
まだまだ足りねえな。ベネティムもミルニデ監獄から囚人をかき集めたが。
囚人を？賄賂か。
ああ、死刑囚ばかりだから好きにしろとよ。罪人の扱いはどこも一緒だ。
お、見えたよ。フェアリーの石膏かも。
マジっすか？どれどれ？
I like this guy, man. Oh! What is that? Is this part of his...
なんか犬っぽいっすね。
They do look kind of dull. They're like foxes with weird asses. He's a sniper, right? They mentioned that. Sav was the one who took the shot earlier on, working with a different goddess, right? That was the same guy, right?
カーシーじゃないかな。
So this makes sense.
この距離で見えるのか。
こいつの視力は人間離れしてんだ。サーブ、いけるか？
まあやってみます。しくじってもぶち殺さないでくださいよ。
バークル社製のヒナギクか。
ああ、陛下が調律した狙撃用だ。
あ、でも本当にいいんすか？
I do find it, I always find it curious when they have, like, the things wrapped up. You have that in Mushoku Tensei as well.
群れに仲間とかいたらかわいそうだ。
黙って撃てねえのか。
Shoot it, bro.
了解っす。
His attitude changed there. He has a spotter as well. Dota's his spotter.
どうすか？大当たりでしょ。
でもまだいるよ。
はいはい。
任せて大丈夫なのか。
こいつらの組み合わせはうるせえが仕事はする。特にサーブの狙撃は外してるところを見たことがねえ。さて次は罠を仕掛けに行くぞ。なんだよ。
この状況でも諦めないのか。
俺たちが死んで喜ぶ連中の好きにさせてたまるか。
It seems like because she asked, he's not giving up even in the situation. But one thing we've noticed about his mentality here is that giving up just seems pointless to him, which makes sense. At the end of the day, he's just someone who will come back over and over and over again in the battlefield, right? So you might as well give it your all. Then again, you could go the opposite way, really, couldn't you?
それにあいつの有用性だから
But you want your memories, right? So
お前はこう焦って部隊を危険にさらした成り上がり者とも聞いていた。
そういうあんたはどこの貴族の出身だ？
貴族ではない。
嘘だろ。それで聖騎士団長なんてガルトゥイルが許すのか？
私の叔父は大司祭だ。
神殿のほぼ最高位じゃねえか。道理で知らねえはずだ。
兄貴、終わりましたぜ。100発100中っすよ。
ドッタとザードはここで待機だ。キビア、行くぞ。
So only nobles get the positions of commanders, but she got her one because she has an uncle who works in the church. The church that we... Do you reckon her uncle is the weird demon guy who we keep seeing all the time? Makes sense. Could be a connection there. That could be interesting. He's got dark hair like her. Usually in anime, same hair color means related. Could be the case. Maybe she's a demon. She got red eyes. Ah, is this another goddess? That's gotta be another goddess. They've probably finished planting the poison or whatever they were doing.
いささか悪趣味だとは思うが、無事を祈ろう。
私からも無事をお祈りします、キリア。
ペルメリ、あまり離れるな。こいつは女神殺しだ。
はい、フォード。離れません。フォード、この度の役目、私は有用でしたか？
完璧だ。疑いの余地はない。
でしたら、さすがペルメリーはないのですか？
了解した。さすがペルメリー。
Interesting. So it is literally that. Every single goddess has the same thing. They work themselves to death for the approval, for praise. And Xylo is seeing that. Xylo's the only one who sees it. Has he not met that goddess before?
契約した第9聖騎士団の団長、フォード・クリビオスは知ってるな。
元は南に広大な領土を持つ貴族だったが、クリビオスさんのワインといえば高級品だからな。ただ、置いてったのはワインとは似ても似つかねえが。
Jeez, man. So is that the poison that she made?
いやー、大変っすね。魔王を要塞に引き入れてこのオーダルを起爆するわけっすか？
ああ、猛毒でイブリスを殺し続ける。
To continually kill it though, like, is this somehow infinite then?
あれって俺らみんな死にます
Are
よ
they
ね。
trapping it here?
嫌だな。なんか腹立つから誰か殺しとこうかな。
ああ、お前今なんつった？
If someone literally said, might even make me kill somebody, I don't know if I'd approach them. I might go the other way.
喧嘩売ってんのか？お前み
Uh-oh.
たいな勇者風情、調子に乗るなよ。
メロゾフレク。
分かったよ。
Man, he got lucky. Oh, he didn't get
なん
lucky.
で殺す必要がある？
腹いせですよ。兄貴だってイラついたら石とか蹴飛ばすじゃないですか。
石と人間は違うだろ。
Kick the
人間
rock.
差別だ。人間だって大自然の一部なんすから、特別扱いするのはどうかと。
見つけましたよ、ザイロ。
Hey, best girl's here. Also, yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Humans are, you know, part of the world, just like rocks. That's true. We should treat humans exactly the same as rocks. Some interesting logic.
女神様、上手にお留守番できました？
軽口は結構です。それより私に内緒で出かけましたね。我が騎士にあるまじき行いです。
テオリッタ様、我々は責務を全うしていたのです。
I like how this knight is becoming like part of the crew as well. I guarantee that demon's her uncle.
ザイロ、キビアと楽しく偵察できたようですね。
Uh-oh.
楽しい偵察なんてこの世にね。
Uh-oh, where's she going with this?
テオリッタ様、こちらは森で摘んだ木の実です。なかなか甘いですよ。
森で木の実を摘みましたか？一緒に。それは楽しそうですね。
いえ、私はただ責務を果たすために。
ザイロ、我が騎士。第9聖騎士団を私は見ました。
Is anyone listening to her? Is anyone listening to her? Is she starting to get jealous? I think she might actually be getting jealous here.
そうか。
ありません。いいですか？あの女神は1日に7回も頭を撫でてもらっていました。
だからなんだよ。
私はまだ1回も撫でてもらっていません。7回撫でろとは言いませんが、その半分くらい。
It's curious because she hasn't had a head pat even once, which makes me think she won't have one until like a very significant moment, right? But like it's gonna be this big deal because she hasn't had one even once. So when it does happen, it's gonna have to be big.
私はまだ1回も撫でてもらっていません。
そうか。
もうなぜわからないのですか？
そんなことより人手が足りねえ。このままだとフェアリーどもに蹂躙されて終わりだ。
キビア団長、裏門に見慣れぬ者たちがその男に会いに来たと言っております。
His eye twitch was curious there. I guess the plan is for them to die, but they need to get the demon lord like close before they do that.
俺に？お前ら。
この要塞に詰めてると聞いたんで、しがない甲府でも手伝えることはありますよね。
Oh no! I don't like this. They're literally on a suicide mission. These are all the miners from the previous village that they liberated. I don't like the. It's awesome that they're here, but I don't like that they're here. They're part of a suicide mission.
俺たちの状況は知ってるんだよな。
命を救ってくれた王と英雄を助けたいと思うのは当然でしょう。
悪いが、俺たちは王でも英雄でもねえ。家族のところに帰れ。
俺たちのためでもあるんです。みんなこの辺りの集落出身なんです。鉱山に続いてこの要塞までダメになったら、食いぶちも心の支えもなくなります。
I don't like this at all.
気持ちは分からなくもねえが、わざわざ拾った命。
よくぞ来た、我が民よ。諸君らこそ我が王国の戦士、誠の意味での勇士である。
He's back? When the hell did he get back? I thought he was injured. Where the hell did he come from? Like this is bad time. I don't want them helping. I know they're short on manpower, and it's like the elves in the Two Towers. You know, it's the same sort of vibe. But they're gonna die. This doesn't make any sense. They have families. We know this dude at the front is a daughter. Like I don't like this, man.
余計なこと言うんじゃねえ。
何を言うザイロ総帥。我が軍は兵力が足りておらんのだぞ。
なこと分かってるよ。だがこいつらは
無論民に命を投げ出せとは言わぬ。
That's kind of what you're doing.
世を手伝うことはできよう。
That's kind of what you're doing, though.
いかに複雑な聖印彫刻の作業であろうと、世が設計図を示せば十分な働き手となる。世に従う民の力があれば、この要塞も強固な軍事要塞と化すであろう。そして共に勝利の栄光をつかもうぞ。
Okay, don't get me wrong. It's kind of cool and it is animated well. So he wants to use them to help basically create seals. Those like magic seals or whatever they're called. That's what he's going to do. That's what he said. He wants to use them to like make the fortress impregnable. Well, this is definitely gonna go to his head. But it could help. If they make the seals and leave, don't reckon that's what they're gonna do though. Oh, they're filling the moat.
さて、ここまでは作戦通りですね。ではザイロ君、作戦の説明をどうぞ。
達也は地下道の封鎖だ。聖騎士を20人くらい連れて行ってくれ。サーバー裏も近づくやつは全て撃て。
お、出番っすね。そういや、ドッタさんは？
あいつには別の仕事がある。次、甲府たちは正面後方。聖騎士たちの後方支援だ。羽橋は命令で上げらんねえから危険度が高い。無理せず半日を目安に粘ってくれ。
全員の調律を進めておこう。
それでザイロ君はどうします？
撃って出る。
さすがは兄貴っすね。
I like how they don't even question it. Xylo's literally like, I'm going on the attack, basically implying that he's going to be stepping out of the confines and safety of the fortress, which seems like a dumb idea. You know, I don't remember them doing that in Lord of the Rings. Okay, we're going some Helm's Deep stuff. I don't remember them. Did they do that in Lord of the Rings? I mean, they did at one point. I don't want to give away spoilers, but at one point, I guess maybe. But not straight away. Like the best plan is let's leave straight away and fight them out there.
いいか、フェアリーの進行をできるだけ持ちこたえ、イブリス本体を引きずり出す。奴が要塞に到達する前にあらかじめ仕掛けた罠で仕留める。全員が生き残るにはこれしかね
え。てめえふざけんなよ。
This is so gonna go wrong.
調子乗ってんじゃね
え。なんで勇者に命令されなきゃならねえんだよ。
Are these the prisoners?
お前らは人間以下だろうが、この女神殺し野郎。
兄貴を怒らせないでくださいよ。俺まで巻き添え食いたくないんで。
なんで俺じゃなく。
Don't make my bro mad. I don't want to deal with the blowback. I wonder what Xylo actually looks like when he loses his shit then, if even that dude's worried about it.
なんでって。あんたの方がガタイが良くて元気もいいから、よく働くんじゃないかなと思って。
ザーブ、それなりに効果的だったとは思うが、二度とするな。
Xylo has a weird way of saying thank you.
あ、そうっすよね。やっぱ殺した方が良かった。いいって。
違う。さっさと運んで全員で止血しとけ。
Well, you guys want to help? Or you want to die? Imagine being taken into a fort, right? And you're given an option. This is the best way to do it, right? You've got the prisoners inside of that fort. Just say to them this. At the end of the day, this fort's about to be attacked. If it falls, you all die. So you should be doing your damn near best to make sure that doesn't happen. Because who knows? If it doesn't fall, you get to all live. So maybe fight hard to make sure you see another day. Then again, maybe they won't believe that. Who's this from?
差出人はフレンシー・マスティボルト。マスティボルト家って確か南方のヤキの一族ですよね。こちらが兵を貸してもいいと。私個人としては、
So what's the story here?
協力を仰ぎたいと。できれば。
この話は終わりだ。
What's the story here? What the hell's the story here?
2000の派兵を失うのは残念ですが。
それより、
2,000 soldiers! Who the hell are these people? Why does he want their help? 2,000 soldiers. They have 50 knights. They have the miners and the prisoners. They might have 100 soldiers. Maybe. These random people wanted to give them 2,000? Maybe accept. I feel like that, you know, that's a good... Yeah, maybe.
ジェイス君にはニーリーに無理をさせたくない殺すぞと言われました。ライノーからは無視されてます。
That is insane.
志願して勇者になったくせに相変わらずですよ。
傭兵の方は
He volunteered to be a
はしてみ
hero.
ましたけど、
That's interesting.
報酬がないことには。
金策はどったがやっ
Wait, hold on. Jace said, I refuse. So this Jace person volunteered to
志
be a
願して
hero.
勇者になったくせに相変わらずですよ。
傭兵の方は
連絡はしてみましたけど、報酬がないことには。
金策はドッタがやってる。間に合えばいいんだが。早いとこ僕たちは下げろ。あいつらにまで戦わせるなんて世も末だ。
世も末。ザイロ君、もしですよ、実際に人類を破綻させたい人々がいるとしたらどうします？
Well, this is interesting.
何？
ザイロ君は陰謀論は好きですか？
This is very interesting.
くそくだらねえ。お前が書いてたイカれた記事のことは知ってるが。
I was about to say, if he knows about these articles, I was actually thinking about this. Surely other people read the articles as well, right? Other people in this world. There must be some people who believe them in some regard.
崇拝者だとか強制派だとか、どう考えてもガセネタだろ。
まあそう考えるのも当然でしょうが、実際に魔王を崇拝したり魔王との共生を掲げる勢力が人類を負けさせるために動いているとしたら納得できませんか？この支離滅裂な作戦も。
そんな奴らがいるとしたらクソ誰のゲス野郎どもだろうな。
That's very true. It's very true. They would have to be the shittiest scumbags alive. Good thing people like that don't exist. Hey, Zylo! Hey, Ocha! Well. Ah, look at the pretty glittery lights, like a Christmas. What the mother of what? You're telling me that giant long line at the back? The Demon Lord has a crazy army.
こしたバワーだ。大軍の先陣ってとこだな。さあ、始まるぞ。
It begins. We have a proper battle on our hands.
この戦に人類の未来がかかっている。我らの国土。
How are they gonna do this? How are they gonna do a Helm's Deep anime battle here?
ええかね。後方支援つったろうが。
この。
I'll tell you right now, if Sentenced to be a Hero can pull off a large-scale battle of this capacity, this is literally gonna make me just super glaze this on Twitter, man. What are they doing now? Seems to be working. Where are the knights?
陛下、ちょっと前に出過ぎじゃないですかね。ベネティムさん、ぶっちゃけ陛下に何かあったら容赦持たないですよ。
私も必死
Prisoners are fighting as well.
でも話を聞いてくれなくて。
ベネティムさんから口先の出任せ取ったら何が残るんすか？
ちょくちょく失礼ですよね、サーブは。
騎兵の道を開く。
Ah, that's where the knights are. Wait, Kiva's out there. He's going full freaking Daenerys Targaryen. Look at the Riders of Rohan. I hate that the credits are running here, man. I really do. I hate it so much because it means the episode's about to end any second now, and we've just got started. Also, the freaking Demon Lord is like 100 miles away. We gotta go through so much freaking chaff before we get to the main meat. Jeez. That's pretty cool.
なかなか見事ですね。
Yes, smart.
兄貴、なんすかねあれ。
Uh-oh.
あれって。
ああ、こっちも確認した。信じたくねえが。
人間だ。
まずい。これじゃ全員がダメになるんだ。樽をしまえ。引火するぞ。
第2波来ます。
ガスが多すぎる。
次はさばききれません。
シェイモン、鉄道しかもう持たない。突破される。
くそったれ。このままだと。
Did that horse? I don't know what I'm seeing there, but if you know, you know. That kind of looked a little bit weird. Why are they humans helping? I guess Zyla's gotta go out there. Am I the one who's wondering why there's humans? They seem to didn't react at all to the humans. Like, literally 2 seconds ago, there was a conversation, like, hey, what if there was some kind of humans who were, like, helping to screw over humanity, blah, 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 blah. And Zyla was like, nah, bro, that would be crazy. They would have to really suck. And then literally 10 seconds later, we see those humans. Now, I'm presuming that those aren't the exact ones, right? Maybe this is something else. But still, that does imply that it is known. It is known that humans do work with demons, so it's not so far-fetched, yeah? Right? Because we literally saw them. They were there. So we know that demons have infiltrated the organizations of government and religion in the world of Sentenced to be a Hero. But now we also know that there's factions of humanity that work alongside the demons and even fight alongside them. Is this something that we are just discovering in this fight, or is this something that has been known for a while now? And the reason I'm wondering is because everyone seemed shocked, but Xylo kind of knew. He said, like, yeah, I swear, I just didn't want to believe it. Which makes me wonder, like, if everyone was surprised, then that would make you think this isn't something that regularly happens, okay? So if this isn't something that regularly happens, then this is a big deal. And then if it is a big deal, why reveal it now? Doesn't that seem like a bit of a bad idea? Especially because the people you're revealing it to are heroes. So even if they die, they're immortal. They will come back and then tell this information. But I guess no one's going to believe a hero. But there's knights there as well. Unless the knights are all literally taking themselves out too in this situation, you know? And that's the plan. So maybe revealing this card now is fine because there's going to be no one around with a trustworthy source to tell them what they saw. Or maybe this is something that is already kind of known or rumored about, like factions of humans who fight alongside the demons. But then if that's the case, then all the other stuff is true as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's an interesting thing to reveal there. Because it implies that people would already have some kind of knowledge about human and demon cohabitation. And if that's the case, then you'd imagine there'd already be worry amongst people. But from what we were told the last episode, we thought that this wasn't something anyone knew. So now there is a lot of curious questions hanging over this. This battle is going to be curious. Now, one thing anime usually does, unless it's an anime like Attack on Titan, in the majority of time, when you have battles like this, you will have individual moments of a battle. And that is something that you'll see a lot of times studios do. So you won't usually have like hundreds of soldiers attacking hundreds of soldiers, and it's like a big old battle. You'll have soldiers charge, and then it'll cut to like one person over here fighting 3 people. And then one person over here fighting 3 people. And then one person over here fighting 3 people. And it will do that. And that's supposed to symbolize different moments inside the battle. Which is okay, but that's not what I want to see. I like the grand battles, you know, the Troy-style battles. And we did get a little bit of a taste of that with the archery fire, with the cavalry. Like, we did get to see that a little bit. This was obviously the teasing at the end of the episode. We've still got loads more to come. So, next episode, I feel like we're going to have the full Helm's Deep battle. And if Sentenced to be a Hero can pull it off well, like as well as they did in episode 1 or even better, it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. We'll have to wait until next week, though. This episode was just all build up. Sav seems interesting, especially with his never misses kind of like Deadshot vibe that he's got going on as well. So he's going to be a character that's going to be curious to watch. I guess that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Do not forget to like and subscribe on your way out the door. And I guess all of you and me will get some answers next week. Thank you for watching. As always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next video.